I have the honor and privilege to be down here in District 8, which is the large light blue area there in the north. As Dennis said, all are part of 26 states, ranging from 900 miles along the Gulf Coast, bordered by the Rockies and the Appalachians, and then heading north up to North Dakota. And really, that covers all of the river system, which I'll talk about in a minute. We have about 4,000 active duty and civilian members spread across the district. We're assigned to 110 different units. Some of the larger units we call sectors. Those are outlined in red in that map. There's 7 of those. We have 4 air stations. We have 44 cutters. We have 17 small one stations. And we have 15 ace and navigation teams that go out and take care of ace and navigation. And we also have about 20 other marine safety units spread throughout this region. The insert at the bottom right, you're not meant to read all that, but those are names of units. You can see a lot of the Coast Guard is heavily concentrated right here in this part of the Gulf. Because it's important. It's important in the United States because we are a maritime nation. We are a maritime nation and we've always been a maritime nation. We've been endowed with a valuable gift. That gift consists of 95,000 miles of coastline, 25,000 miles of inland waterways that span from sandy beaches in Florida all the way up to the ice of the Great Lakes. And that system connects 360 ports around the country and gives us unfettered access to 2 of the world's greatest oceans. And this system is marked with 50,000 ace navigation that allows thousands of vessels to move safely and securely every second of every day. And in doing so, they move tons and tons of cargo and people efficiently. And this system helps support $5.4 trillion of economic activity in this country every year. That's a T, $5.4 trillion, and it supports 30 million U.S. jobs. That's what the system does for this country. It is a gift to us. Many nations are quite envious that we have this gift. The Coast Guard helps keep the system, these waterways, open for American business. That's what we do. And keeping this system safe and secure and prosperous is a huge part of the Coast Guard's responsibilities down here in DE8. Sometimes the events aren't caused by Mother Nature, they're man-made, but we're there. We respond to collisions between vessels, like the one carrying, barges carrying reformate that collided with a vessel loaded with liquefied natural gas. We respond to vessel groundings, we respond to fires, oil spills, like the one at ITC refinery in Houston. Huge fire, but also thousands of barrels of contaminated oil water, chemicals in water, got into the waterway. We were there. Respond to Greenpeace. They went up and had an operation off the Fred Hartman Bridge, lowered themselves, shut down the ship channel. We were there. Regardless of the cause or initiating event, your Coast Guard is prepared to respond. We minimize the consequences, and then we try and get back to business and facilitate recovery. Captain Christy Luttrell, sitting right here. Christy, she's the commander of Sector New Orleans. I'll talk about those sectors. Christy's the captain of port, the federal on-scene coordinator, officer in charge of marine inspection, and the federal maritime security coordinator for this region. She is responsible for the water from the sea buoy all the way up to mile 300, and then has about 60 miles of the ICW as well. If you took all the port activity that happens in that area and you added it up, it's about the 4th largest port in the world. That's what Christy does every day with her team, her talented team. She keeps it safe, thriving, and allows it to prosper. Captain Luttrell, these other talented men and women, did not sign up and join the Coast Guard to get rich. That's for sure. They signed up, and they're heroes because they're humble servant leaders. That's what they do. And together with their families, they make tremendous sacrifices for the country.
Thank you so much, Admiral. In keeping with BGR tradition, we do have a few questions from the audience. First of all, can you tell us about the Coast Guard's role in the 2019 flood fight on the Mississippi River and what lessons you carry forward from that event?
Well, that was quite an event. In fact, I told the new Admiral Paul Thomas, the great leader I relieved, I told him I wouldn't relieve him until he solved that problem. And he managed to do it somehow, because the waters were receding by the time I came down. What I learned from that immediately was that we went from high water, and I thought, okay, that's done now. But no, immediately we had groundings, record groundings from tows going up and down the rivers. What I learned here is that, though the water's down, the bottom moved. So we have to relearn the entire river and all those waterways. And we had to do a lot of emergency dredging, and that this is a team sport. That industry members, industry leaders, together with the Army Corps of Engineers, together with our Coast Guard captains of the port along the waterway, coming together, it's the only way to manage that waterway. And in fact, industry provides critical input to us to help us develop good guidelines and rules of operation so that we can continue, because it's important to everybody that we keep traffic going. And we do have a hiccup, like we have a hiccup right now over the Gulf of the Coastal Waterway off the coast of Texas. Thankfully, guys like Jim Stark with GEICO come in to help us manage that. We have restrictions in traffic to help us manage it. And I think the public expectations on us all, is increasing. Both from an environmental perspective, there's things we used to do out there that you don't do today. And anybody who operates in the industry knows what I'm talking about. If you look at the global conversation today about shipping and regulations and facility operations, it's consumed by environmental aspects. The public expects us to reduce the environmental impact, the environmental footprint, to zero. So that's an increasing demand on a fixed system that's growing more and more complex.
What steps should state and local policymakers be taking to manage future growth in cargo movement to and from the Mississippi and the other waterways?
Well, I'm not a policymaker. I would hate to give advice to those smart people. But I think it's just to look out around the world and see, again, the amount of change, the rate of change, and what that means to us. I try and remind people again, as I said, we are a maritime nation. We are a maritime nation. It's a competitive world out there. You look at what China's doing all around the world, the influence they have, it is big. It's really big. If you listen to the big thinkers in the Department of Defense, they're focused on China. The influence they have around the world, the influence they have here. Kind of scary. We have to, I think, globally, we have to start thinking more strategically about how we operate and how do we secure and ensure that we continue to have the freedom of operation that we so enjoy today, and that the system continues to be healthy and prosperous. That's a problem set for all of us to work on.
Close to a third of the nation's oil and gas moves through Port Fourchon. Is that a special area of security concern for you, and how are you addressing it?
So Fourchon, definitely an important area. Look at the loop down there. Had the opportunity to go out and visit here a couple months ago, my first time, go out to the loop and see just exactly what they're doing. Because of course now they're built as an import facility. That's how much the world's changed, right? You had the loop established so we could import a steady stream of oil and provide it to refineries here. Today, they've switched the check valve on that sucker, so now they can export millions of barrels of oil. Just completely changed. When I was working 2006, 2005, we were building a huge push to build import facilities for LNG. Deep water ports. Overnight, it changed. Fracking, shale, you name it. Now, these same facilities are now being built to export LNG. It's changed overnight, and it's not just Fourchon. When I traveled all the way down to Brownsville, the amount of activity, it's a buzz in the air, billions of dollars being invested all along the waterfront to capitalize on this. And it's just an amazing time, I think, for the United States. It has, it's changed global politics, and just in my career, to watch what we've gone through. And today, when you saw a Saudi refinery get attacked, and what that did to the Saudi output, barely broke squelch here, Price of gas didn't move on our pumps. That says a lot. Had that been a few years ago, we would have felt that. Today, we're secure. We're really capitalizing from this opportunity.